Okay, so our second finalist today is Hannah Deasy. Hannah's from the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, and her presentation title is The Boy Chorister Through His Voice.
Hello, my name is Hannah, and I am a professional choral singer. Now let's set the scene. Every year on Christmas Eve, millions of people switch on their televisions and their radios to listen and watch to carols from kings. The service begins with a young boy chorister singing the opening verse of the hymn, Once in Royal David's City. No one stands next to him. No one joins him in his singing. No organ helps him with his notes. This boy chorister is all alone. In these 45 seconds, the boy chorister exhibits both vulnerability and courage. In this moment, and in the music which follows, we see how a chorister's voice is both individual and part of the collective of the choir. This moment epitomizes what I call in my research the chorister experience. My research investigates and compares the chorister experience of St. Paul's and Exeter cathedrals in the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries. It challenges the idea that these children were vulnerable, solely fulfilling a religious purpose, and instead sees them as possessing great responsibility. I am creating microhistories, breathing new life into the stories of the boys who lived in these spaces, thinking about what they wore, who their greatest sports rivals were, how easy it was to learn music in multiple different languages when sharing one book with 7 other people, and how it felt to sing in a cathedral using your voice, knowing that several men of the clergy thought of you as a waste of space. Now, in today's society, the musicians of St. Paul's and Exeter cathedrals are held in high regard, but this was not always the case. In reading personal diaries, letters, as well as cathedral meeting records, I have learnt that the musicians of the 17th and 18th centuries were not beautifully presented, perfectly behaved boys as we think of the choristers today, but were troublemakers, running rampant around town, ending up in jail and being bailed out by the relevant cathedral chapters. Whilst today's choristers display a technical prowess with their voices, the 17th and 18th century was characterised by choristers turning up to a service and making it up as they went along. Therefore, my research will alter how we tell the histories of St. Paul's and Exeter cathedrals, changing the narrative from one of an adult to that of a child. The chorister experience encapsulates the responsibilities and the courage of these children. By creating microhistories, I will ensure that the choristers' own voices are not lost to history, but are there for all to hear. Thank you very much.